Good morning, Grateful Gang. Happy Saturday. It's July the 12th. It's very easy for me to remember because it is my mommy's birthday today. Happy birthday, mommy. And she took off of work. Yes, she did. She took some PTO. I said, I'm not mad at you. I am an advocate of anyone taking their birthday off. Today, probably this weekend, because it's unrealistic for me to think I'm going to do maintenance for my trip in one day. I would be so stressed out and overbooked. The approach I'm taking for this maintenance on a budget day is that I just don't want to be frustrated. The reason I actually used my handheld blow dryer comb was because I didn't want to be frustrated. I absolutely have a Conair, but I don't have the attachment with the comb that stays. It didn't come with that. It came with like a diffuser, another piece, but not the comb. And as much as I love that blow dryer, every time I put the comb I bought from the hair store on, it falls, I lose teeth, and I find myself getting so upset with using it that I was like, it just makes more sense for me to wake up a little earlier and take my time blow drying my hair with the comb part. Yeah, it doesn't get as straight, but it'll do the job because I'm putting in braids in my hair. So let's talk about the cost and the budget we'll add up at the end what the budget was looking like, but let's talk about the cost so far. I cannot right now, or I choose not to. I shouldn't say I cannot, because I can afford whatever I want, honestly, if I put my mind to it and save for it, just like with anything else I've been doing to pay off debt or getting my nails done, or if I wanted to save for a new tech gadget, as I do here and there, I will find a way. So if I really wanted to save for my hair to be done, I would. But because I enjoy doing hair and I've kind of taught myself how to do it, is it the best? Is it salon quality? Probably not. And I actually need to trim my ends very soon, like just snip it off. I'm not very big on like the length anymore. I'm very big on the health right now. But with all that being said, I'm gonna do it myself. And I went to the store yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't bring y'all along. I wasn't even thinking about it. I went to the beauty supply store yesterday and I spent $41.51. So that's $41.51 already on beauty supply. I got this, which I actually use in my hair already, and it's the Cream of Nature Mango and Shea Butter Ultra Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. And this is what it looks like. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I hope you can see I've used most of the top. This is kind of what I use to help moisturize my hair, along with a heat protecting spray that I already had, which is literally almost done now. Another thing I picked up at the hair supply was some Shine and Jam, and that's just for the top part of my braids. And I also picked up, this actually annoys me. So I use this Instant Gray Touch Up Color and Go, and this is the one I've had before, and I like it. It just kind of like goes on really quickly at the roots. I used it down to the nub, like it's time to throw it away. But I went and bought another one that was like came with a brush, and it was like wax on one side and almost like makeup-y kind of powder on one side. Girl, that thing don't work. And this one was $4.99, and I feel like I spent almost $8 on the other one. Can I get my $8 back? I we're gonna have to dwell on that because, like I said, today we're just trying to be the vibes. The vibes. I am learning to just let things roll off. Being friends with Salisa is teaching me that God puts people in my life for a reason, and that's a skill I need to learn. Just to like move along, just move along, okay? And then I picked up the hair, of course. So I'm a little annoyed with myself with this because I know I have some hair in my closet and I meant to look at the hair before I went to the hair store, but I forgot to look. And I was like, well, I'm not coming back out here because I really want to do my hair in the morning and just be done with it. There's always going to be next time, God willing, and I'll use the braid hair, but I really could have saved on that. But I bought 4 packs. These were $5.99 each, so they cost about $25, let's call it. After tax, I think it was $23.96 prior to tax for the hair. But I got 4 packs. You don't need to see all 4. They're the same length. They're all a 68 length, and they're the Free Tress Braiding Shake and Go Natural Texture Ombre 30. So I did get some color this time, and that's kind of what it's looking like. This little color at the bottom. Let me take it out. I don't know why I'm always doing this, but I want to try something new when I have a family vacation to go on. But it does start off dark, so I think it's fine. I actually really like this color. I think this color is going to be very pretty on me. I think it's going to be nice. It's very long though. 68. What was I doing? Yeah, that's why I woke up early this morning. But it's pretty, right? We're going to look good. We're going to look good. What I spent on that, actually right now before I start my braids, I got paid on Thursday and I still have not paid all my bills. Like I did not do my allocation of my paycheck. And that's kind of not sitting well with me. I usually would do it by Thursday or Friday, girl. We're on Saturday. So I'm about to head over to the computer and go ahead and record that video, get it set up in the studio to drop later on today. And I have videos to edit and all that. So what I'll be doing after I edit my videos is I'm probably just going to get on my iPad, which I have over there charging because I was watching videos this morning as I was doing my hair, and read through my book. I'm on book number 3, the last book that's released so far at the Granger. Girl, what is it called? When a Wolf Loves the Moon. And I'm only like 3 chapters in and I can tell you it's about to be some mess. So I'm excited to read. I think I can braid and just flip through and read at the same time. If it turns out to be kind of hard, then I'll just watch some TV or keep watching YouTube videos and catching up. Yeah, so let me continue on. I do want to get a mani-pedi and all of that, but that's probably going to be tomorrow vibes if I have time, or it doesn't, depends on how long it takes me to braid this hair. So I want to actually part some parts first and do some in the front. And someone is calling me. Grandma. Let me get my grandma. Have I ever tell you how much I love my grandmother? I love my grandmother. She just calls me to check on me and say, how you doing? Or you can't say I didn't call you today. And now she knows, God willing, I'll be seeing her later. But she calls me every Saturday. How you doing? You good? I'll see you later. Just calling to check up. There are not many people who just call you just to see how you're really doing. It don't even have to be a long conversation, babe. She's just, what am I going to know? Because if I start thinking about that, I'm going to cry. But I love her. That's all I wanted to say. Anyway, let me go do some work, okay? Let me go do some work. I hope to have this same demeanor all day. Like, I'm feeling real good. Okay, I feel real good. I feel real chill. I feel real the vibe. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day as well. See you later. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. Today, we're going to be allocating out our paycheck of July for the first paycheck in quarter number 3. Welcome. If you're not new here, you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Okay, guys, so I'm done recording. There was really no editing. Unfortunately, the video art service that I use only allows 5 videos now, and I messed up on one, recorded another, and already it says I'm out of video time. So I'm going to have to find another way to record my allocation of my last YouTube paycheck plus my Georgia surplus. I might just do a sitting talking head one when I'm done with my braids. We'll see how I'm feeling. And I only really came back because I forgot to show y'all that they gave me freebies with my order at the beauty supply store, and I wanted to share with you. So they gave me some Lot of Body Milk and Honey Tame Edge Control. I don't think I've ever tried that kind before. And then they also gave me some Lot of Body Control Me Edge Control Gel. Is that, what's her name? This cannot be that new. Is she still doing stuff like that? If it's not her, this looks like, that's probably not her. This looks like a lady on YouTube that I used to follow a long time ago when I was into like makeup and hair. They also gave me the Lot of Body Milk and Honey Restore Me Cream Conditioner, Restore Me Cream Shampoo, and Leave-In Conditioner. Unfortunately, like, Lord knows, these little tiny bits of samples, who? Who? Sis, who? This is like, I don't even know if I can shampoo once. But I'm going to try it. And then a Cream of Nature Pure Honey Moisturizing Twisting Cream, which is very funny because I honestly was about to buy this. I was about to buy this as like, instead of the Cream of Nature Mango and Shea, I was going to buy this twisting cream. So I'm actually excited to give this a try, and maybe I'll try it on like 2 sections of my hair and see how it comes out. But yeah, those are nice freebies, and he didn't have to do that. I really appreciated him for doing that. Oh, mail here already. Come on, money. Drop a check off in my bank account. Drop a check off in my mailbox. Like, I'm the girl that gets no mail, which I love because I hate the clutter. I hate the mail. It's usually digital stuff. But if you want to give me a check, sis, drop that check. I never got a check for that fridge drop off, but they did say that might or might not happen. So we'll see. My mailman. Anyway, it's now almost 12 o'clock. It's almost 12 o'clock. It took me that long to edit, upload, the video is scheduled for later today. I feel like I've been giving y'all a lot of videos. I hope y'all don't mind. Take your time, watch them when you can. I appreciate the love and support for whatever you watch. And I'm going to get to doing my hair now, okay? So I'll probably check back in when I start braiding, because this is a 2-part process for me. I actually take my own hair and part it in a couple sections and then braid a little bit and of my own hair, and then I add the hair in. So it takes me a while. I don't think I'm going to read. I think I'm actually just going to watch TV, because me trying to flip through the page and be like, I might not be able to focus completely on my book, which I'd like to focus on my book.
I see you watching me when we're with our friends. It's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, 'cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow, grow, grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? 'Cause I don't know, I sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it, why don't we let it grow, 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 grow? It grows stronger for every day. We just can't keep it away, no. Grow, grow.
So I'm not done. My hair is like not braided up underneath here or in here, but I had to do it like a little updo real quick because I have to leave the house because my grandma called me again. So I was like, all right, and it's almost 6, so I think I'll just have to finish this later, if not later tomorrow, but I really want to finish. So after I do what I gotta do at my parents' house, I will probably just grab something to eat on the road, come back and finish my hair, because tomorrow I want to get manicure, pedicure, and eyebrow. Well, I don't even know if the eyebrow place will be open tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to do that on Monday. It's okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, so it's something. I don't know if y'all can see. I can barely see. It's 1:07. It's 1:07 at night. And I'm finally done. Now keep in mind, I did stop and go to my parents' house. It's my mom's birthday. My niece stickered me. I'm a vampire, or I've got a vampire bite or something. So I hung out with my nieces today, which is always great. And my mom's birthday, we had cake and we were just dancing and having a good time. And my sister made her some kind of lobster thing. I'm allergic to seafood, so that wasn't really for me. I stopped and got myself some JJ fish after, but the hair is done. I'm excited to do all my other maintenance services with you guys tomorrow. So have a good night. We're all stopped behind somebody who stopped. I don't know what they're doing. I can't tell whether they're in an accident or because they're moving again. That's super duper weird. Anyway. What's up, Grateful Gang? So I just wanted to make sure I took some time to explain to you the cost of what we got done yesterday, because after getting my nails done and the day just kind of got away from me. So I did get my nails done yesterday. I like them. They're a lot shorter, but they needed to be because I'm going to be on a family vacation. My nieces are coming. All the little kids are coming. I don't want to try and destroy my nails running up and down. I've already started to break a couple just in everyday life. So I just figured short was the way to go. They got a pedicure to match my toes. I'm pretty sure you guys saw that, but the cost. So let's talk about how much it costs. Let's get out our handy dandy calculator because we're trying to look cute on a budget and have our maintenance on a budget, right? We're budgeting ladies out here. So in order to get my manicure, I didn't get a manicure this time. I just got a color polish change and a French with a color. So that cost me $18. And then in order to get my pedicure, which was also a gel pedicure, which is plain color, the same color as the tips is on my feet. And that was $40. But one of my nails on the big toe is kind of messed up, so they had to do something with it that cost me an additional $5. And so that was a total of $63. So to get my nails done and my toes done yesterday was $63. Unfortunately, 3 different people did my nails, toes, and then that thing they had to do with the big toe. So it cost me, I gave one person a $5 tip, the one who did my toes, the one who did my fingers a $5 tip, and the lady who did my one big toe a $3 tip. So I ended up spending $76. No, that's backwards, sorry. But I spent $76 getting that done, which I don't think was horrific. So I had to do my own hair, which was about 40 something dollars. It's actually maybe less. I'm going to deduct like the blackening thing because that wasn't necessary. And I'll give you a rundown at the end of how much everything cost me to do this budget friendly maintenance. Now, the hair did cost time. So if you want to save time because you're that busy and you can save for the $200 or $300 it costs to get braids, that might be worth your time. For me, I just split it up. I did some in the morning and I did some in the evening. It took me about 8 hours to do my hair. So that is something to consider. Another thing I want to say is a budget pro tip is make sure you're doing these things in time. Like, so my trip is Thursday. I didn't want to try and get my nails and toes done during the week. It just was a little too close for comfort, so I went with the weekend. The hair was definitely a weekend thing. But things that I'm going to do throughout the week are going to be like nair. So my legs, I'm not going to go and pay for a wax job. First of all, I'm not waxing down there. I'm not getting any kind of Brazilian, but I'm not going to wax anywhere else. First, because I'm allergic to a lot of waxes. And second, because it costs more money than to do it myself. So if you can do your own wax at home, do it, okay? But I ain't even messing around with that. So I just go get Nair. And I actually already have Nair here. So in my case, that's $0. But that may cost you another maybe $8 or $9 at Walmart. So I'm going to Nair my legs. And then also I want to go to Walmart and check out facial nair because I've been like trying to shave, but I feel like it irritates my skin more when I shave. And I feel like when I use nair tends to last longer, as well as the hair for me doesn't grow back as quick or as fast or as thick. So I want to try the facial nair. Last time I looked, I was in CVS, but I find CVS to be a little bit more expensive. But the last time I looked in CVS, it was like closer to $15 or $16 for the sensitive brand, but I'm sure that's cheaper than a lot of other outside services. The only other professional service I plan on getting is my eyebrows. While we're on the subject of the facial nair, I do not recommend it. I literally burnt all around my mouth area using that thing. Do not recommend. What I'm getting is my eyebrows, which I'll probably go tomorrow or Wednesday. Although I'm thinking that I want to use Wednesday evening after work to pack. Those are the services that more than likely that I am going to do. So nails, hair, toes, some kind of hair removal, and my eyebrows. And once I get done with all of that, I'll let you know what that costs. As far as it comes to eyelashes and stuff like that, I bought a 4-pack of the Kiss Invisalign one for like $8, and I just put them on myself. I'm not paying to go get my eyelashes done. Now, that was an $8 cost for me. Remember, we're over on a serious budget. Anything that you feel like you can pay for and save for, by all means do it. But on a budget-friendly budget, this you can still get the look and be looking cute. And you take them off at night, store them back in their case, and just put them on as needed. I'm just saying. I already have eyelash glue, and if you're into eyelashes, you probably already have eyelash glue as well. So you can save yourself some money there. And if you're a Shein shopper, make sure that you save those Shein bags and use those as packing cubes in your luggage when you're packing your things. Use them to pack your shoes separate from your underwear, from your shirts, your tops, your nightgowns. My luggage that I have that I'm probably bringing, which is a carry-on, is from Home Goods or TJ Maxx or one of those affiliates there, and it was a really good price, and I've had it for years, and it has lasted me a really, really long time. So check those stores before you spend money on tons of luggage. They have some really good brands in there as well if you're that far where you need luggage. Also, for those who don't want to pay to get their nails done and don't have that, my nail place is actually quite inexpensive, but I know there are other places where it costs more. Grab you a set of press-ons. Press-on, great. They have really good glue nowadays that you can use that will stay on long, and just bring the extra nails with you as well as the glue with you on your trip. So if you lose one, you just put it back on. Or bring an extra set, because if you've done press-ons before, you know it really doesn't take that long to put on a new set of nails. If you know, you know. Hello everyone, so I'm back with my totals for the maintenance on this trip, and I just wanted to add one more thing that I didn't mention before, which I feel to be super important. As I was packing on Wednesday, I was like, oh my gosh, I never mentioned this, but cleaning. I know it doesn't seem like maintenance per se, but I feel like maintenance is also self-care. And for me, making sure my home is clean before I leave is a big thing to me. It may not need to be perfect, but it needs to be clean enough to where when I come back, I don't feel like I'm in a fog and I don't want to unpack. My room was so clean that when I came back, I just immediately unpacked. And I did come in at a decent hour, so that probably helped as well. But cleaning up your space and leaving it at least halfway decent would be a great advice from me to you and the maintenance plan. And guess what? That's absolutely free outside of the time it's going to take you. My grandma used to always say, come see me and come live with me are two different things. And basically what that means is to see you in the street looking beautiful and then come see you at your house looking a mess. It's not a good thing. It's not a good look. So ladies, keep the space looking okay. All right, so those were my tips and for maintenance and doing it on lower budget. So let's get into what it actually cost me. Of course, I have it written, so if you see me looking down, that's why. The hair for me, I took out some of the stuff that was like not really like the hair dyeing thing and all that, but it was $35. And I apologize, you guys, for the lighting. It's nighttime. So $35 for hair. And then the mani-pedi plus tip was $76. Again, you can make it cheaper by getting fake nails and doing your own pedicure. But being that my behind can't reach my toes, it ain't happening. But if you can make that happen, that's even cheaper. You can do a lot of these services at home yourself. Paint your own nails, give yourself a manicure if you're able to do these things. Lashes for me, they were on sale, so they were $8 score for a 4-pack. And the eyebrows were $10 with a $2 tip, so a total of $12 for me. And the nair was approximately $10. I do not recommend that nair. I don't know if you can tell right now, but all around here is still kind of burnt. It's healing pretty well for me, to be honest, but I can already see the hyperpigmentation. I'll need to start using my toner. Do not use that nair. Now, if you've used it and it works for you, that's perfect. But I have sensitive skin and I bought the sensitive skin formula and my face was on fire and I literally had burns on my face. So I'm going to say it one more time. Please do not use the Nair, but that was about $10. So with the Nair, it's $141 for all my services. And without the Nair, it's $131. So I would say that if you're on a really low budget, you could probably save anywhere from $130 to $150, and you can definitely make it lower with doing a lot of these services yourself. If you have the ability to do your own eyebrows, your own nails, your own toes, you can absolutely save even more. There are just some services I prefer other people to do because literally I can't reach my toes, you know? It happens. And my toes need professional help. So there's just certain things that I don't do that way, but I don't mind saving for. Let me know if I've forgotten anything down in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. What do you do to prep for a trip? And if you're on a budget, what services do you do yourself? Thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. Mean it. Bye.